on, sweetie. Look at the feather. Aren't you gonna play with Mommy? Just a little bit. Oh, come on.
Hey there, sweetie. Look what Daddy got. It's the new catnip mouse. Please play with me.
You think you're being a good cat parent. You buy the expensive grain-free kibble, you got the $500 self-cleaning litter box, and you shower them with affection. But here is the cold, hard truth. Your cat might actually find you incredibly annoying. In fact, some of the ways you show love are, in cat language, the equivalent of a stranger walking up and screaming in your face. Today, we are stripping away the myths and looking at the raw feline psychology. These are the 5 things you need to stop doing immediately if you want a cat that actually wants to be in the same room as you. First, stop falling for the vulnerability trap. We've all seen it. Your cat flops over on the rug, stretches out their paws, and exposes that soft, fluffy underbelly. To a human, this looks like a universal invitation for a rub. It isn't. In the wild, a cat's belly is their most vulnerable point, housing all their vital organs. When a cat shows you their belly, they are performing the ultimate gesture of trust. They are saying, I trust you enough to show you my kill zone because I know you won't hurt me. When you reach down and grab it, you just betrayed that trust. You proved their instinct right, that the belly is a target. If you want to keep that trust, acknowledge the belly verbally, but keep your hands on the cheeks or the chin. Second, you are likely sabotaging their environment with scents. Humans love fresh linen candles and citrus cleaners, but to your cat, your house doesn't smell like a spa, it smells like a chemical plant explosion. A cat's sense of smell is roughly 40 times stronger than ours. When you use scented litter or plug-in air fresheners, you are creating a sensory nightmare. Many common scents like citrus, peppermint, and eucalyptus are actually perceived by cats as danger signals because those plants are toxic to them. If your cat has suddenly started avoiding the litter box or acting out, check your cleaning cabinet. Ditch the perfumes. Cats want their environment to smell like nothing. Third, stop giving them the gorilla stare. You love your cat, so you want to stare into their eyes and tell them they're a good boy. But in the animal kingdom, a direct, unblinking stare is a sign of pure aggression. It's what a predator does right before it lunges. When you stare at your cat without blinking, you are accidentally challenging them to a duel. Their brain goes into high alert. Instead, use the slow blink. Catch their eye from across the room, slowly close your eyes for 2 seconds, and then slowly open them and look away. That is the feline version of I love you. It signals that you are so comfortable with them that you are willing to close your eyes in their presence. Fourth, stop the baby hold. We love to pick up our cats and cradle them like human infants, belly up, head in the crook of our arm. But cats are both predators and prey. Their survival depends on their ability to flee or fight at a moment's notice. When you hold a cat on their back, they lose the ability to use their legs to spring away. They feel trapped. Even if your cat tolerates it, they are likely dissociating and waiting for the ordeal to end. Always support their hind legs and let them rest their paws on your shoulder. If they struggle for even a second, put them down immediately. This builds the trust bank. Finally, stop ignoring whisker fatigue. If your cat only eats the center of their food bowl and leaves a ring around the edges, they aren't being a diva, they are in physical pain. A cat's whiskers are highly sensitive tactile organs. When they have to stick their face into a deep, narrow bowl, their whiskers rub against the sides constantly, causing sensory overload. It feels like a series of tiny electric shocks to their face. Switch to a wide, flat ceramic plate. Also, stop moving their things. Cats are territorial mappers. They rely on consistency. If you move their water bowl just a few feet to look better for your kitchen aesthetic, you've just glitched their internal GPS. At the end of the day, your cat isn't your baby and they aren't your subject. They are your roommate. If you respect their space and learn their silent language, you won't just have a pet that lives with you, you'll have a companion who truly trusts you. Respect the boundaries, stay away from the belly, and give them the space to be the tiny tigers they were born to be.